Have you ever felt heaven trying to reach you? Have you sensed that something unseen is moving in your favor? This is not imagination, it's revelation. Archangel Michael says, "This message is your divine confirmation." Type 1111 if you feel this stirring in your spirit right now. Heaven has released a word about you. It's spreading through realms of light. And soon, even on earth, people will begin to speak your name differently. God is rewriting the story attached to you. What was whispered in doubt will now be spoken in wonder. In the next 24 hours, a heavenly reversal is being set in motion. A news, a shift, a divine announcement carrying your name is being released. Archangel Michael says, "The shocking news that's going viral about you is not meant to harm you. It's heaven's way of revealing your rising. You were hidden for a season so that God could refine your strength. Now heaven is saying, enough hiding, it's time for unveiling. You've walked through quiet storms that no one saw. You prayed when no one heard. You forgave when others mocked. And heaven took note. Every tear, every unseen act of faith has become the seed of your public elevation. Type 777. If you believe, this is your moment of recognition. Because Archangel Michael is declaring, the next 24 hours will carry evidence of divine attention. The heavens are aligning announcements that bear your name. What was meant to discredit you will now serve as testimony. You are being positioned where even your critics must acknowledge God's hand on you. There's a rumor spreading in the spirit. It's not gossip, it's glory. Angels are speaking of your comeback. Destiny is calling your name in the courts of heaven, and what heaven declares cannot be undone by human opinion. Archangel Michael says, you will not be defined by the season that broke you. You will be remembered for the faith that rebuilt you. Something miraculous is unfolding behind the scenes. In 24 hours, signs will follow. Expect an unusual message, a divine encounter, a conversation that shifts your path. Your obedience in silence is birthing loud favor. Beloved, God is saying through this message right now, you are next in line for divine exposure. Isaiah 61 declares, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." This verse is not random. It's your confirmation. You have waited in humility. Now light is finding you. You are stepping from overlooked to overblessed. Heaven says, do not fear the attention coming your way. Some will wonder how you rose so quickly, but those who know your journey will recognize this is not luck, it's divine timing. Your breakthrough is not quiet. It carries heaven's sound. And that sound is traveling farther than you imagine. Type 333 if you receive this prophetic alert. For 333 is the sign of divine communication, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit in perfect unity, declaring completion over your delay. The angels are rejoicing over your yes. You said yes when it was hard, and now the reward is near. Archangel Michael whispers, you didn't go unnoticed. You were being prepared. In the next 24 hours, clarity will visit you. Someone important will mention your name in a place you've never been. A door that was shut will open effortlessly. What once required striving will now respond to favor. Your name carries a fragrance heaven recognizes, the fragrance of faith. Beloved, this is why the news about you will spread, not because of drama, but because of destiny. The world loves stories of sudden change, and God is using your story to show His glory. Where others predicted decline, heaven announces revival. Your situation is being rewritten in real time. Even as you hear these words, angelic hands are turning the page. Type 9999 if you sense this ending birthing a new beginning. For 9999 is heaven's number of closure and rebirth. Something old is expiring. Contracts, burdens, misunderstandings, all being dissolved under divine authority. Archangel Michael says you are walking out of confusion into confirmation. Heaven knows how long you've endured that silent warfare. The late-night anxiety, the unspoken fear, the wondering if you were forgotten. But the battle was evidence of your assignment. And now, because you didn't quit, the crown of endurance is being placed on you. The same people who questioned your calling will witness your commissioning. Child of light, your destiny was never delayed. It was divinely timed. The next 24 hours will mark the beginning of visible transformation. A message, a post, a call, or an encounter will carry divine weight. Pay attention to repetition, numbers, songs, or names. Those are heaven's codes confirming alignment. God says, I'm making it known that you are mine. Your story is about to trend in heaven and echo on earth, not for vanity, but for victory. Archangel Michael is assigned to protect your elevation. No weapon formed against your reputation shall prosper. Type 444 if you feel this covering in your soul. For 444 represents angelic protection and stability. The storm may have raged, but the foundation stood firm. Now your roots are deep enough to hold greater fruit. Heaven will trust you with influence because you proved faithful in obscurity. Beloved, remember this. When God promotes you, He protects you. When heaven announces you, it shields you. You will not fall under the weight of attention, for grace will sustain you. The same grace that lifted Joseph from the prison to the palace is now lifting you from silence to significance. Genesis 41:14 says, So Pharaoh sent for Joseph, and he was quickly brought from the dungeon. Quickly, that's your word. Sudden favor, sudden recognition, sudden turnaround. You're moving from who are they to we need them, from being ignored to being requested, from waiting to walking in divine opportunity. Archangel Michael says, the news going viral about you will glorify God because heaven is the author of your reputation. There will be people trying to understand how you shifted so fast. They will assume it was strategy, but you'll know it was supernatural. You aligned, you trusted, you surrendered, and heaven responded. The next 24 hours are loaded with divine acceleration. Time is being redeemed on your behalf. Type 1212 if you believe divine order is being restored. Every lost hour, every missed season, every wrong turn is being woven into blessing. The very delay that frustrated you is becoming the proof that God never wastes waiting. Archangel Michael declares, heaven is compensating you in visibility and favor. You'll see signs of restoration in family, finances, and faith. Beloved, breathe. You are not behind. You are right on heaven's clock. Every divine promise carries a release date, and yours has arrived. The next 24 hours will reveal the beginning of something irreversible, your public vindication. God says, the tables are turning swiftly. You will soon witness apologies, reconciliations, and divine connections forming. The one who doubted you will have to acknowledge grace. The one who betrayed you will see you blessed. And you will stand amazed, saying, surely the Lord has done this. Archangel Michael smiles and says, you were never meant to fit in. You were chosen to stand out. Your light was too bright to remain hidden. That's why the delay felt painful. It was containment before expansion. Now the expansion begins. Miracles are multiplying around your obedience. Type 888 if you are ready for abundance in all forms. For 888 is the number of new beginnings and infinite blessings. Expect overflowing provision, unexpected deposits, divine opportunities, miraculous connections. You won't need to chase what's already being sent to you. Beloved, heaven is saying, prepare for divine exposure that brings honor, not harm. You will be seen for what you carry, not what you've been through. Every scar will shine as evidence of grace. Your authenticity will draw hearts closer to God, and your testimony will break chains of doubt in others. Archangel Michael says, your influence will be your ministry. You won't have to preach. Your peace will speak. The way you forgive, the way you love, the way you rise, that will be your sermon. Heaven is amplifying your life as proof that God restores the humble. In 24 hours, you will sense it. The shift, the weight lifting, the sudden calm before manifestation. That's the angelic signal that the word has landed. Beloved soul, do not question this timing. You were meant to hear this today. You didn't stumble onto this message. Heaven orchestrated it. Archangel Michael guided your steps here because heaven needed you to know you are next. You are the chosen evidence of divine reversal. Type 5555 if you feel a transformation stirring. That's the number of grace shifting everything in your favor. Grace will do what effort couldn't. Grace will bring the right people, the right moment, the right opportunity. And you'll say, I didn't chase it. It found me. Beloved, the shocking news going viral about you is heaven's headline. It will surprise even you. But fear not. It's not a scandal. It's a spotlight. It's not judgment. It's justice. It's not exposure to embarrassment. It's revelation to exalt. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword of light drawn, declaring, no word spoken against you will stand. Every false narrative collapses now. Every jealous tongue silenced. Every hidden enemy is exposed and neutralized by divine truth. Peace will follow this shift. You will sleep deeply tonight, for heaven has taken over the case. Where you once defended yourself, heaven now speaks for you. Where you once fought alone, angelic armies surround you. Psalm 91 is activated over you. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. That is your divine insurance in the coming 24 hours. Beloved, lift your heart in gratitude. Thank heaven in advance, for what's coming is not random, it's response. Heaven responds to faith, and your faith has been loud in silence. Now manifestation answers that faith. Type 1010 if you're ready to walk into completion and divine perfection. Because 1010 means double confirmation. Heaven and earth agreeing on your behalf. Your steps are ordered, your heart is aligned, your timing is divine. Nothing can block what's already decreed. And what's decreed is unstoppable blessing. Archangel Michael says, in the next 24 hours, watch for 3 signs. A name you keep hearing, a number that repeats, and a message that feels too specific to ignore. Those will be heaven's way of saying, the prophecy is active. Receive it with reverence. Respond with praise. And rest in trust. Beloved, I release this over you now. Divine acceleration, angelic confirmation, and supernatural peace. May your mind be calm, your spirit expectant, and your heart open to receive. You are chosen for visibility that glorifies God. You are covered, favored, and rising. What's coming next will confirm what your heart already knew. You are never forgotten. This is your time. This is your turn. This is your testimony. Like this video, if this message spoke to your heart. Comment your angel number or your prayer request below. Subscribe for daily prophetic and angelic guidance. Share this message with someone who needs to hear this today. Archangel Michael blesses you with courage, clarity, and calm. Heaven smiles over your name. Your next 24 hours will reveal what faith has been preparing. Peace be upon you, beloved. It is done. Beloved, heaven says, stay still for a moment and feel the shift. Something is moving in your atmosphere. The air around your spirit is beginning to glow. It's the presence of Archangel Michael drawing closer, carrying a scroll with your name written in light. That scroll contains the report heaven is releasing about you. It is not a report of failure. It's a declaration of triumph. The shocking news going viral in the heavenly realm is that you made it through what was meant to destroy you. Every test that tried to silence you has become a trumpet announcing your victory. Type 111, if you can feel this confirmation vibrating through your soul. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer the same person that pain once defined. Heaven has updated your identity. You've graduated from hidden healing to holy purpose. The scars on your heart have become royal markings of endurance. Now the angels rejoice, saying, look what faith produced. In the next 24 hours, expect a divine echo. Someone will speak words that mirror what you've prayed in secret. It will feel like a replay of your own heart. That's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Heaven is letting you know that your prayers reached their destination. Beloved, God is announcing you to the right people. Your name is being whispered in boardrooms, message threads, and hearts that carry influence. You won't need to network your way into destiny. Destiny is networking its way to you. What seemed impossible yesterday will look inevitable tomorrow. Archangel Michael says, grace is becoming your reputation. Type 2222 if you receive the assurance of alignment. The 222 means divine partnerships are forming. Heaven is connecting you with those who see your value, not your vulnerability. You'll notice sudden unity, people agreeing to help without hesitation. These are angel-sent helpers disguised as ordinary souls. Beloved, remember how long you've waited for clarity. Now clarity is waiting for you. You'll begin to understand why certain paths closed. Every rejection was heaven's redirection. Every delay was protection from premature exposure. The shocking news going viral about you in the unseen realm is this. You are ready. Ready to handle honor without pride. Ready to shine without losing humility. Ready to love again without fear. Heaven trusts you with recognition because you kept your integrity in secret. Archangel Michael says, your humility has unlocked authority. That's why the energy around you feels lighter. The warfare is ending because the assignment is shifting. You're stepping from battle into building, from survival into stewardship. Heaven is handing you the keys to what you once only dreamed of. Type 555. If you sense the transformation quickening, grace is rewriting your next chapter even now. Opportunities that once ignored you will circle back. Voices that doubted you will ask for your wisdom. And doors that seemed sealed will swing open without effort. Beloved, this is divine justice at work. Heaven is balancing the scales. For every tear there will be tenfold joy. For every false accusation, public vindication. For every lonely night, overflowing companionship. Psalm 23:5 resounds over you. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. That table is being set right now. Oil is being poured on your head in the Spirit. Oil of recognition, restoration, and rejoicing. Even those who criticized you will have to admit God was with you all along. Archangel Michael says, let them watch. Their observation will become your testimony. Beloved, heaven's algorithms never miss a soul. This message found you because your name lit up in divine timing. The angels saw the fatigue in your faith and requested reinforcement. So heaven sent this word as oxygen to your spirit. You are seen, you are known, you are celebrated. In 24 hours, expect holy interruptions. Plans may shift suddenly, conversations may feel unusual, doors may appear out of nowhere. Don't resist, flow with it. That's heaven rearranging your timeline for acceleration. The delay is being deleted from your destiny. Type 7777 if you believe this is your acceleration hour. The 7 is heaven's number of completion multiplied, meaning the perfect end to imperfection. Your story is stabilizing in favor. Your steps are synchronized with miracles. And your faith is pulling the future into now. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the spotlight that is forming around you. The attention will not corrupt you. It will confirm you. Because your heart has been purified in silence, your rise will be protected by angels. You will carry influence wrapped in peace. Fame will not change you. It will amplify your purpose. Beloved, many will soon say, I always knew they had something special. They'll pretend they saw it coming, but heaven knows who stood with you in the valley. Reward is being distributed accurately. Those who sowed kindness into you will reap with you. This is not isolated elevation, it's collective restoration. Type 333. If you feel community returning to your spirit, new souls will be drawn to your light. You'll find yourself surrounded by encouragers, not competitors. They'll speak the language of destiny, not drama. Heaven is forming divine circles where your calling can grow safely. Beloved, there's another layer to this shocking news. It's not just that people will talk about you. It's that they'll talk about God because of you. Your testimony will trend for His glory. Your comeback will inspire countless others to trust again. You are becoming a living prophecy, Archangel Michael declares. You will see evidence within 24 hours, not the full picture yet, but enough to spark unstoppable faith. A small sign with great meaning. A word repeated by someone unaware. A sudden peace where there was pressure. When it happens, whisper, thank you, heaven, I see it. Beloved, this peace you're feeling now is not ordinary calm. It's prophetic confirmation. Heaven sends peace after releasing a verdict. The case concerning your destiny has been settled in your favor. No more cycles of confusion. No more repeating battles that lead nowhere. Type 909 if you accept closure and divine settlement. For 909 is heaven's number of endings blessed by grace. Let the old dissolve without regret. Let the new arrive without resistance. The angels are escorting you into alignment. Beloved, breathe in this truth. You are the headline of heaven's good news. In the next 24 hours, joy will interrupt your routine. Something will happen that makes you stop and say, that's God. It could be small, a message, a number, a breakthrough, yet it will shift everything inside you. Heaven measures miracles not by size, but by timing. Archangel Michael says, what you call sudden, we call scheduled. Everything is on time. Even the detours were sacred paths. Even the silence was divine dialogue. Now the answers you waited for will appear with precision. Beloved, if tears rise while hearing this, let them. Tears are proof that truth has touched the soul. You're not emotional. You're encountering confirmation. Heaven heals through recognition. Every word is a balm of reassurance from your Creator. Type 1111 again as an act of agreement. Declare, I receive my divine news in peace and faith. The angels are recording your declaration as covenant. What you type in faith today becomes the testimony of tomorrow. Heaven honors public faith acts. Beloved, close your eyes for a moment and envision radiant light around you. See Archangel Michael standing guard, wings expanded, eyes filled with fire and compassion. He speaks, Child of heaven, the wait is over. You have crossed the threshold of manifestation. Go forward in courage, for what's coming will prove that obedience is never in vain. And now, release gratitude. Thank God not because you see it, but because you sense it. Thank heaven for unseen arrangements and divine replacements. Where loss once lived, laughter will dwell. Where fear once spoke, faith will sing. Beloved, your story is entering its suddenly phase. In 24 hours, align your expectation with heaven's excitement. Smile again, rest again, trust again. Because Archangel Michael says, the next report about you will glorify God. Like this video, if this message stirred your spirit, Comment your angel number or your prayer request below. Subscribe for daily prophetic and angelic guidance. Share this message with someone whose faith needs a spark today. The blessing of Archangel Michael surround you. The light of Christ guide you. The peace of heaven anchor you. Your 24 hours of divine revelation begin now. It is sealed. It is spoken. It is done. My beloved, as the angelic wind continues to move, the heavens open wider around your name. I see your spirit shining like gold refined through fire, and heaven rejoices because your endurance has become fragrance before the throne of God. The sound that is echoing through the angelic courts is your faith calling forth fulfillment. Archangel Michael says, this next portion of your journey will not be hidden. It will be heard. The news of your transformation is traveling like lightning, not the lightning that destroys, but the lightning that illuminates the night sky to announce that dawn is breaking. The darkness that tried to silence you is now being forced to become the background against which your light will appear brighter. Do not be surprised when people who once overlooked you begin to speak your name with sudden curiosity. Heaven has written your promotion into their conversations. In the spirit realm, I see scrolls being unrolled. Each scroll contains moments of your obedience. The nights you prayed, the times you forgave, the moments you refused to give up. These scrolls are being presented before the throne as evidence, and God has stamped each one with the word fulfilled. Your prayers have matured into harvest. The next 24 hours are pregnant with results that have been gestating for years. Archangel Michael declares that every hidden act of faith will now produce visible fruit. You will hear of your own name being honored, not through flattery, but through divine testimony. Someone will share your story. Someone will mention your kindness. Someone will recall your resilience, and each remembrance will trigger another layer of favor. Heaven whispers, you have entered your Isaiah 61 moment. The Spirit of the Lord is upon you to proclaim good news, to comfort the brokenhearted, to announce liberty. But before you can proclaim, you must first experience the good news yourself. That's why heaven is beginning with you. The shocking news going viral about you is that you have stepped out of suffering into significance. The very season that once mocked you is now submitting to your authority. The tables have turned, and the feast of restoration is being served. Do not look back in bitterness. The past has already apologized to your destiny. Archangel Michael says, beloved, in the next 24 hours you will sense unusual speed. Things that once took months will take moments. Where you struggled for confirmation, clarity will appear without striving. Divine synchronicities will align like stars, forming a new constellation around your calling. This is not random alignment. It is heaven's algorithm responding to your faith frequency. Every time you praised through pain, you sent a signal. Every time you trusted in silence, you wrote new code into your destiny. Now the system of grace is producing results that logic cannot explain. Expect unusual favor from unexpected directions. The angels are preparing introductions that you did not request, but will bless you. There is someone whose heart has been prepared to recognize you instantly. They will speak your name in rooms that you never entered. The vibration of your obedience is traveling through their dreams, pulling their attention toward you. This is divine marketing. Heaven is promoting you without manipulation. You will know it is divine because it will come with peace, not pressure. With confirmation, not confusion. Beloved, remember when you thought God had forgotten you. Those were the moments when heaven was constructing your foundation. Every delay fortified your capacity. Now the structure of your spirit is strong enough to hold abundance. You will not collapse under the blessing. The weight that once crushed you has become the muscle that now carries you. The angels are saying strength has replaced struggle. That is why the vibration around you feels different. You're no longer praying from desperation, but from dominion. Archangel Michael's voice thunders softly. Do not fear the exposure. It is sacred. What is coming to light about you will serve the purpose of divine validation. Heaven wants the world to see what faith produces. Your story will be evidence that trusting God is not wasted time. Those who mocked your patience will witness your promotion, and their laughter will turn into reverence. You won't need to explain. Grace will do the talking. A prophecy is unfolding. Within the next 24 hours, a message will reach you that feels too timely to be coincidence. Pay attention to repetition, a phrase, a number, a vision in a dream. These are confirmation codes from heaven. When you see them whisper, I receive, that whisper will act like a key unlocking new doors. For the kingdom moves through agreement, not anxiety. Beloved, heaven is clearing the noise around your name. False reports are dissolving. Misunderstandings are being corrected without confrontation. Archangel Michael says, you do not need to fight for reputation when heaven is your defense. Where your name has been misused, angels are rewriting the narrative. Light exposes lies faster than words. Soon you will notice a reversal. Those who once avoided you will now seek your insight. That is not pride. That is prophecy fulfilling itself. The Lord says, be still and see my salvation. Exodus 14:14 breathes over you now. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. The stillness you maintain in this hour will become the stage for your miracle. While others rush to explain, you will rest and watch divine proof unfold. The shocking news going viral about you will not be drama. It will be deliverance. My beloved, there is a sacred urgency around your destiny. The angels are moving faster because heaven's calendar has reached the appointed day. Every divine promise carries a timestamp, and yours reads now. That's why you're hearing this message at this exact moment. You didn't stumble upon it. It found you, because the vibration of completion is active in your field. Archangel Michael says, heaven does not miss coordinates. When it's time, we arrive. In this hour, release every remaining doubt. Doubt dilutes destiny. You don't have to know how. You only need to say yes. Your yes activates angelic logistics. Once you say yes, everything aligns. People, places, provision. Heaven has already assigned resources to your readiness. If you could see what's being arranged, your only reaction would be gratitude. So begin to thank God now, even before you see the manifestation. Gratitude is the language that opens gates. The news spreading about you in heaven's realm is that you believed again. That single decision changed the course of timelines. Because you chose to hope, entire generations will benefit. The ripple of your faith is restoring bloodlines, healing patterns, and unlocking blessings your ancestors prayed for but didn't witness. You are the answer to prayers prayed long before your birth. Archangel Michael says, this is why your warfare was so intense, because your victory affects many. Beloved, hear this with clarity. What's coming in the next 24 hours is not small. It may appear simple on the surface, but its meaning will be monumental. A conversation that begins casually will open a divine path. A simple yes or no decision will shift geography. Pay attention to peace. It will guide you better than logic. There is also financial restoration attached to this release. Heaven is balancing your resources with your responsibility. You will not lack the means to fulfill your mission. Unexpected provision is arriving, not for luxury, but for legacy. The angels of finance have received orders to transfer what was withheld. Be alert for new ideas, divine investors, and open doors of opportunity. When they appear, step forward boldly. Fear is no longer your companion. A favor is. And now, beloved, the Father's voice joins the angelic chorus. You have waited long enough. The fulfillment begins now. Feel the atmosphere change as that decree is spoken. It's as though the air itself recognizes you. Creation is cooperating with your calling. The wind, the timing, the sequence, all synchronized. In these next 24 hours, guard your words. Speak only what aligns with faith. Heaven amplifies agreement, whether positive or negative. So use your authority wisely. Speak life. Declare restoration.